Hello, Latin Budget here, and we are discussing categories today. I'm addressing this topic because I had somebody in my YouTube that contacted me and asked me for my categories. Basically, categories are you have to first find out what are you spending at and organize it through categories. You're gonna organize what are your priorities. When I first began budgeting, I did not have this. I think I have a planner. I bought, I think it was a Happy Planner, a budget book that they had. That's where I started. I wasn't comfortable with it. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm saying it didn't work for me. Don't get me wrong. Happy Planner was the one that got me into Disc Bounds. I love being able to take out my sheets. I love being able to add stickers to my planners. Let me move this tower out of the way. It's driving me crazy. So Happy Planner was my happy place during the pandemic. Finding Happy Planner and learning how to budget, and that started me to want to budget, to try and control my savings. I did have, I am on low income, but I always had food on my table, thank God. So the thing is basically that I started budgeting when it was the COVID. I found this on the internet. I worked, came home, watched videos, and I started learning how to control my budget because money was tight. That's how I began this journey. Just brief information on that. So let's begin the category sections. I was contacted through YouTube, Asabi, in my Latin videos, and she asked me what were my categories. Planner, I decided to start budgeting and using the planner for my budget, right? So I decided to purchase their sheets, right? And I still save it because I purchased their sheets and I did not like them. I also purchased the mini binder that they started with, the mini ones, and no, I gave it away. I didn't like it. I tried it and I didn't like it. Then I found in 2021 the budget by paycheck, and that finally worked for me. I was organized. I started in March 2021. If I'm not mistaken, it's 2021. I still have this because it was the beginning of my budgeting. Categories, I was still disorganized. I couldn't get a hold of it. I was frustrated. I wanted to have the ability to save those amounts that I was seeing on YouTube. No, I learned the hard way. No, you have to take it step by step, baby steps. When I finally figured out that all I could do was save $1, the person that was with me, I was trying to explain what I was doing and trying to take hold of my money. And he practically laughed and said, "Why are you wasting your time budgeting for just $1? And I said, because sooner or later it will add up. That's what I'm hearing. And he says, it's not even worth it. And thank the Lord, he didn't discourage me. He doesn't exist today. And you know, I just moved on, and this is what I'm saying. This is the beginning. You know, all I had was, I don't know, remaining. Let me see if I can get a budget. I started, well, this isn't my full debt, because I started it in 2019, and this is 2020. I can't find, I'm not sure if I threw it away or not, and it had more pages of the Happy Planner budget workbook that they had. And in 2020, I began with the budget by paycheck with Kamiko, and it clicked. I didn't get it straight from the beginning, but it finally clicked on how to divide my bi-weeklies. And lo and behold, I survived, and I'm still budgeting today. Let me see how I ended up in December. In December 2020. Okay, in December 2020, my sinking funds. Check this out. I only had 5 sinking funds. I tried to do retirement. I had to hold that off. Vacation, I only saved in the whole year $600. For my license renewal, I only had $112. For my car maintenance, I did have almost $1,000. But that's because in January, I had to buy tires, and my license, the tags were coming up on February. My tax, I had $718. That was a total of $2,274.04. So it did add up. If I listened to that person, I wouldn't be where I am today. And I did have money for my tires. You know what happened that year, and which is so odd? I went to change the tires, and the guy was so nice. He says, all you need is 2 tires. The other ones are perfectly fine. I'm going to switch them up, and I'm going to put the new ones in the front, and those that you have in the front, I'm going to put them in the back. He was so nice, and I didn't have to spend all that money. So all I did was roll it over, and I left it in that category and began other sinking funds. So basically, you don't need 18 categories. All you have to find out and figure out, and you do that by tracking yourself for at least a month, and see where your money's going, and see what is important for you. What is important for you, and you begin there. That's all I can say. You begin there. I can give you ideas with as far as the categories that I have. Let me see this. Bills. That's nice. I tried all these envelopes. I couldn't do it. So you saw how many, basically how many categories I had. Only 5. Oh, my income that year. Wow. $667, and in my second job, $240. So that was a total of $907. Wow. Let me go to the next. Let's go here. This is the love letters binder for 2021. I tried doing that. No, no, it didn't work for me. I'm not good at drawing letters. No, that's a no-no for me. Let me see how I did beginning my January. See, I tried. Oh my God, I did try. Wow. No, I don't have patience for this. I printed out since I had purchased it, I printed it out my first year in 2020. I printed it out my second year, 2021. This was a notebook that I had purchased on Happy Planner, and I just used the sheets. I printed it on the sheets. Let me see if I have that cover. Yeah, I actually still do have that cover. Show you. I have something from my education in here, so I'm not gonna open it. This are these sheets. It came in this notebook. All I did was use the sheets, and I printed out the budget by paycheck. Too much information. I had a couple of things. I cut it out a couple of things. Well, let me see. Okay. Okay, wow. My car loan, that's paid off. I paid it off this year in February. Wow. That's a throwback. I tried to start cash envelopes for this year. My sinking funds. See, my sinking funds, it was tax, vacation, transportation, license, and retirement. That was it. All I had in my balance for retirement is $5. Okay, I'll explain how I started my sinking funds. My sinking funds, I took just one. I started with one. When I got accustomed to what I was taking out for that category, then I took another sinking fund and added it. And then I started that sinking fund, and so on and so forth. As soon as I got used to taking out that amount of money, I added another category. As soon as I got used to that category with the other ones, I added another category. Just take it step by step. The important thing is consistency. Even if it's $1, it's $1 this paycheck, $1 the next paycheck. Now you have $2. And eventually you'll add more than $1 every month. It'll slowly add up, and eventually you're saving $20. So you have now $20 saved, and now you can save 20 more. So that dollar keeps on multiplying. That's all I can say, is just be consistent. Hey, everybody falls off the wagon. Sure. I even sabotage myself sometimes. I go, I want that, and I just take the credit card and you know what? I do that. I tend to do that. I try to have more control since I started. So today I do have more control. Eventually it gets easier if you continue having discipline. You'll get used to it, and then when you see how hard it is to manage, it's like when you start saving and you say it I don't know, it just makes you conscious of your spending. That's all I can say. Anyway, let me see how I finished this year. if I can open August. Oh man, I'm trying to open something that doesn't have any type of detail. My credit cards. Okay. December. Let me see. December. This is, well, this isn't the closing, but it doesn't have any detail. Something happened. I can't quite remember. I used the emergency fund and I took out $500 and I wrote it down. And I have leftover for December 17th. All I had left over was $118.90. In bank cashless. Challenges, I had $100. For my home, I had $50. Food, $30. My beauty category, $60. Investment, $100. It was $360. That's basically still what I take out. I learned to live with that amount. My cash envelopes, I had beauty, food, home, and challenges. I had gasoline. And miscellaneous, I only had $5. In bank buffer, I had 25. Oh my Lord. Future home, I didn't budget anything. Jeez Louise. Christmas, I spent what? $542.10. But I had it. I had money for Christmas. Yes, I did. Wow. And this is 2022. Huh. Yeah, that's my detail. And I guess 2022. No, this is 2021. Where is my 2022 one? I think that's hold on. Okay. Actually it's disc bound. I took it out. I didn't have a disc for it, so that's why it's I found the box where I have it. And it's not organized, but I pulled out October. And October for 2022, see how my sinking funds kept on adding? Now I have, in these sinking funds, I have car maintenance. I had $75 for my tax category bracket. I had $248.70. In clothing, I only had $5 for my license. I already spent it. For planner, I had $35. For subscriptions, I had $71. Vacation, I had already saved $1,110. For my future home, I only had $131. For my dental, I had $579, and I can't quite remember why this happened. This is a transfer from sinking funds. Dentist. Oh, that's right. This is where I went to the dentist. I started taking care of my denture, my teeth, and I needed braces. Wow, that's why. That's why that category got depleted, or I think that's the word. If not, correct me. Depleted. Depleted? Yeah, I think that's a word. If not, let me know. I bought her challenges, which was I think $10. I already had saved 275.65 with her challenges. I had 175 for my car insurance. My emergency fund was at 770. Crypto, I had $12. Wow. It's a nice to look back at this. Well, anyway, see how I kept on adding sinking funds. Start small, start with what's important to you and has to be a necessity there, and then slowly start adding, because you also have to tackle down your debt. This video is like super long, but anyway, now let's begin with the categories that I have today. This is a planner I use. It's from the Pink Cloth. Okay. Here. If you see here, what is that popped up? And that's, sorry I'm moving you guys. Okay. So these are my categories today. I have my Christmas categories, and that is Christmas, baby showers, weddings, birthdays, special occasions. That's that category. For clothing, I have my work clothes, my casual clothes, accessories, shoes. That's for that category. For subscriptions, I have my Costco. I used to use a budget app online. It was perfect. It was nice. But how do I say? I need it in paper. I tried it on the internet. It worked fine. I loved it. But I tend to not go back to it so often. In paper, it sinks in. Some way my brain is wired. I need paper. I need to write it down. I need to see it. And I do this when I get out of work, come home, take a shower. If I need a little snack, I'll have a snack, crackers. I even drink coffee. I'm a coffee addict. You give me coffee, I'll drink it. I have it black, no sugar. I can add cream to it. I can add almond milk. Just don't give it too light. I like it dark. And you know, I need it in paper. I just need it in paper. My brain works that way. This is utilities, and this is for the water, electricity, cell phone, internet, Netflix. I had here rent, and for gas, for the range, for the stove. Transportation, next category. That's the toll, that's tags, that's driver's license, gasoline, car insurance, parking, and car maintenance. The debt that I had in the car. Next category is the cat. Accessories for the cat, clothing, cat food, kitty litter, toys. That's a cat. Anything related to health, vaccination, etc. That's a cat. For my health and wellness, I had dental, medical, pharmacy. These are co-payments. This is the cancer insurance that I added. What else? I need water, but I'm not gonna drink water. For the home, that's the lawn, decor, any expenses that pop up for the house, cleaning products, and trying to save for future home. Next category was eating out. Eating out, that meant my lunches, that meant snacks or coffee, etc. And my groceries. I added that in one category. If you see, I color coordinate. I learned this from the Budget Mom. I don't know if she was the original one that did it or whatever, but that's where I picked it up from. And I like it because I as I said, I'm a planner girl. I have to see it. Sinking funds, this meant investment challenges, my high savings account, crypto that I started saving, month ahead, and my emergency fund. Donation, that meant anything that I saw that someone needed, and my church. For this is my spending, this is for me, and it was whatever, whenever, that's how I have it, my license and education. For fun was the movies, going out, any small vacations with the family, or just, you know, 3-day internal tourism, and vacations. That's that category. My oh my gosh, this is the oops category. Oops, I forgot. Yeah, this would be miscellaneous. Anything that you have that would pop up, miscellaneous. I just put oh my gosh, because every time it popped up, oh my god, another one, I can't believe it. It does happen, but you just have to be prepared for it. For my debt, that included my taxes, interest in my cards, my credit cards, any loans that you can have. That's basically it. For beauty category, this would be my hair, my nails, hygiene, makeup, anything that would not be included in my clothes category. For my planner stuff, I remember I budgeted for my mold term and it took me 2 years. I bought it on Amazon. I'm in love with it. I wish I could buy more colors. I'm not sure if it's TS Budgets, Taylor. I think it's Taylor. I know she has a planner book, a budget workbook, and I know she has wallets in a couple of colors. There's a whole bunch of people out there that do. I'm thinking of buying one for every bag that I have. I wish I could, but I'm planning for that. In the new category that I had added in 2023 in January was my grandson. My grandson stays over, and sometimes we go out. I don't cook when he's here because he loves eating out. And guess what? Grandma's gonna give anything to him, but he has to work for it. If I had told him if he does my car, if he washes my car, he can get an allowance. And even though he doesn't do it, I still save that money whenever I can. That's like a string or something. Looks like, I don't know. Oh, it's anyway, that's so odd. That wasn't there the other day. When he stays over, if he hasn't done any of that, you know, we still go out and eat pizza. He likes pizza a lot. He buys pizza. I buy lasagna or pasta. There you have it, guys. Those are my categories. And I just started with one at a time, and it's just consistency, and you will get there. Don't do no one. Do you. It's very important. Be truthful to yourself. Take it easy. You're going to get there. If you keep on being consistent, you will get there. I see you guys in my next video. Bye. Adios.